Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about instant gratification and delayed gratification. Recently, I started to read the book. The name is Atomic Habit by James Clear. So, in this book, author is mainly talking about how to form a new habit and eliminate bad habits. Forming new habits and eliminating bad habits. So, he suggests that to form a new habit, we mainly have to follow 4 steps. First one is make it obvious. Second one is make it attractive. Third one is make it easy. Fourth one is make it satisfying. So first 3 step is about if we complete first 3 step, now we are at the phase of doing the habit, and at the 4th step we have to we will be learning how to sustain the habit. So what make our new habit sustained? So there was a in the 4th step, there is a certain title under the 4th step, that is mismatch between immediate and delayed rewards. So there, the author talking about the why we tend to do activities which provide us instant reward, and why we always procrastinate on the activities that are about to give us delayed reward. So in first paragraph, he is talking about, he's providing an example there. He asks us to assume that we are animals in plains of Africa. So as animal, our day-to-day routines will mainly be finding our next meal and searching for a place to sleep, and we trying to protect ourselves from predators and also sex. So they are not thinking about their future. Mainly they are thinking about the things that I just told. So in switching back to human life, we also live in no, no, that's strong. We live in delayed reward environment. The environment we live in is delayed environment. That means, let's say you are doing good work, good job at your work, then your reward will not be coming instantly. It takes several weeks, months, or maybe years. Reward might be a promotion or pay raise, likewise, etc. So when you think about the evolution of the human society, lots of advancement had happened during the last 200 years. The supercars, not necessarily the supercars, the automotive industry has had a considerable growth, huge growth during last 200 years. And the airplane, television, personal computer, smartphone, internet, the technology around us revolutionary growth grew during last 200 years. But not the human nature. when we think about the ancestors lived in thousands of years ago, they are more likely to the animal that I explained earlier. They're searching for the their objectives in a day is pretty simple: securing their next meal, finding place to protect themselves from storm. I mean, searching for shelters and sex, etc. And after thousands of generations, our brains evolved to prefer quick reward to long-term ones. A reward that is certain instantly is worth more than the one possible in future. For example, let's say, no, I'll talk about the next uh, points also. Then I will talk about the example. So when think about bad habits, their consequences are delayed while the rewards are instant. Example, smoking and unhealthy eating habits, etc. And when you think about the smoking habit, you try to smoke cigars when you are stressed. So when you are stressed and you take a cigar, then you feel relaxed. But in times, what happened to you is that although taking cigar temporarily release your stress, with the long time, the nicotine accumulation in your body will make you disease that may result heart disease, cancers, and even sexual inabilities. So, but for the good habits, it is the reverse. The immediate outcome are enjoyable, while the long-term feels good. Outcome feel good. Let's say learning a language, and always let's talk about studying for advanced level examination. So you have several subject, you have a syllabus, you have to understand theories and apply those theories to problems. You have to do past papers within you have to practice for answering question within given time. You have to memorize the things you learned earlier, and you have to practice for the exam conditions. A lot of things involved there. So doing those things is not enjoyable. But anyhow, if you do those things, the reward you will be getting in later in the life is enjoyable. Let's talk about writing a book and losing weight, learning a new language. When you are planning to do those things, at the time you are planning for those things, you are making a plan for your future. When the point of decision arrives, instant gratification wins. That means you plan, I should do this and that to make this happen, and you gather all the resources and you find a place to do that, and you contact with people, you ready everything, you prepare everything. But at the point of decision, that means you should start doing this. And at that time, what happens is you are the instant gratification will win, and you ended up doing what comfort you at the moment. What is immediately rewarded is repeated, and what is immediately punished is avoided. However, we are not able to work against the human nature. So what we have to do is we have to associate immediate reward. We have to associate immediate reward to the habit that pay off long term, and little bit of immediate pain to the ones that don't. So that's how you can sustain a habit, and also you can eliminate a bad habit. Thanks.